Finally, the bidding interface, or loot distribution screen as we would like to call it. When there is loot to distribute, loot the boss or mob to have access to lootable items. Open the bid manager screen through the roster option on the main screen and select the bid manager screen. An alternative way of quickly opening this screen is to create a macro that says /qdkp roster toggle and bind a key or a button to it. It will toggle the roster interface without having to open the main window of the add-on. Shift clicking on a lootable item with the bid manager window active will select the item for bidding and link it to the right bottom corner of the bid manager window. Now determine and communicate to the raid the type of role that is used for this item. Is it a main/off-spec role, or is it a non-armor item such as a ruined orb? In the former case, raid members will need to use the /role as well as specifying main-spec or off-spec keyword. In the latter case, a mere /role will suffice. You start the rolling phase for this piece of loot by announcing the item for bidding with the button next to the item link. A raid warning with the item will be sent to the raid, signaling the rolling to start. From now on, the add-on will detect die rolls and keywords until you have announced the winner, or you cancel the process by clicking the cancel button next to the item link. Now, everybody in the raid group who is eligible for the item and needs it may roll for it. The add-on will detect all /roles and any main-spec or off-spec keywords and connect them to the users that have provided them. It displays this information in the bid management screen, sorted by value in the value column. Value is the role of the raid member, increased with the current net number of karma points. Remember, all off-spec roles will be decreased by 101 to get them under the lowest main spec role possible, that being 0. Now you have to check that everybody that role supplied the necessary keyword. If no keyword is necessary, check if everybody acted accordingly. Ask people to provide a keyword if needed until everybody has complied. If the raid member provided only a keyword or a /role after a keyword, the role will be performed by the add-on. The /role after providing the keyword will be ignored by the add-on. If a keyword has been detected, it cannot be changed. The role has to be cancelled and redone by the raid member. To cancel a role, select the line from the raid for the raid member, right-click for the context menu and cancel the bid. In principle, the raid member with the highest value wins the role. This being said, the loot master needs to make sure now that the raid member is eligible for the type of item. If the raid member does not have priority on the item, say the item is cloth and the raid member wears leather, the loot master checks the raid member with the next highest value until a raid member is found with an item priority, in this case a cloth wearer. Only if no such raid members can be found with a main spec will the raid member with no item priority get the item. Then you declare the winner of the role by right-clicking on the raid member that gets the item and click the Declare Winner menu option. The winner will be announced to raid chat automatically. This will stop the bidding phase of this item and the add-on will no longer detect /roles or keywords. If the raid member that won the role had more than 0 karma points, you will be presented by a dialog for karma point spending. The number of karma points involved will already be filled in on the dialog. Just click on Spend button or hit the Enter key and the karma point amount for the raid member will be reset. If the raid member does not have any karma points at present, there will be no such dialog. You can now assign the item to the user using the normal loot master tools from the game. Process all loot items this way and close the window. So, what about this log button, you might wonder? Well, when you click the log button on the main add-on window, you'll open the log screen. There you will find the logs of sessions you have attended as loot master. This is not shared nor synchronized. It will give you the opportunity to figure out what has happened during a raid, who won what, at what cost. If something goes wrong, this is your source of information for correcting things. Logging is not only on a per session basis, but can also be viewed on a per character basis. Just open the roster screen, right-click on a character, and open the log from the context menu. Easy as pie, right? Well, that was it for me. Hope you have gained some inside knowledge from this, and see you in raid.